High Commissioner, Polly, Vandana, Savannah and Sonal, Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaskar. Sat Sri Akal. Kemcho. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure to stand here with Susan and to see the faces of you 17 whom we have been very interested to read about, studying for Bachelors of Arts, Bachelors of Engineering at a variety of colleges here in New Delhi. We have made, as husband and wife, a number of visits to India, 2 in recent times, and we are admirers of Dr. Kiran Martin and the work that she did and continues with Asha, first of all, dealing with people's health and their advancement in a variety of ways, and most particularly in education. And so the opportunity to meet you and talk with you shortly is something that Susan and I have looked forward to a great deal. You've heard me now speaking for 2 or 3 minutes, and you will be thinking this man looks like an Indian, but he speaks a little like the High Commissioner, and he speaks with a New Zealand accent, and I do. But I want to say to you that my grandparents, like your own, were born and grew up in India, and in order to secure their advancement, they left India and migrated to Fiji, which was a common thing for people to do 100 years ago. Poor people migrated towards other countries to seek an advancement. My wife Susan's grandparents did the same, from Scotland to New Zealand. My parents went from Fiji, where grandparents were, to New Zealand. And New Zealand is, as you know, a country away to the southeast from here. Like India, is a member of the Commonwealth. Like India, has a background of English language, English government institutions, and is a member of the Commonwealth, so that there are many linkages between India and New Zealand which are growing in trade and in education and many things of that kind. New Zealand is a country that places a great emphasis on education, and I was lucky enough to have a very sound education in New Zealand at school and university. I became a lawyer, and then after a number of years working as a lawyer, I became a judge and an ombudsman. Now in India, in some states, I'm not sure of Delhi, but in some states, 12 out of the 26 Indian states, there is an officer called Lokayukta. And there are Lokayukta in many Indian states, and I was a Lokayukta in New Zealand. And then after finishing that, I was asked to be the Governor-General for a 5-year term. And in that capacity, we have had the privilege, Susan and I, to come to India twice. We enjoy coming here, and we've also been with our family. We were married in 1970, and we have 3 adult children, 2 daughters and a son. And we also have 3 grandchildren, the last one of whom arrived a month ago. So we're very, very proud grandparents. Having connected myself with yourselves as a person of Indian origin, the only serious thing that I want to say is to emphasise the importance of education. Education is a key to the future for yourselves and for your children. And I think the opportunities that have come to you as a result of Asha is something that you should grasp with everything you can, with all your being, because advancement is a key to the future. I think it's quite delightfully coincidental that I should say something about the importance of education on today, which is what, October the 5th? October the 6th, the 2nd of October. 4 days ago was the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi ji. And Mahatma Gandhi, of all the things that he did about non-violence, about achieving peace, about achieving independence, about creating a spirit, one of the most important things that Mahatma Gandhi ji espoused was the value of education. And for his time, one of the things that he did was really quite different, in that he emphasised the value of education for women and girls as much as for men and boys. And the fact that you are here today in 2010, young men and young women undergoing education in almost equal numbers, in fact there are more young women here than men, is, I am certain, something that I can respectfully say would have been a matter of great delight to Mahatma Gandhi. So we have Mahatma Gandhi to share as well. Thank you, High Commissioner, for the opportunity to say something briefly. I'm going to ask Susan if she wants to add anything to what I have said, but we have really looked forward to this part in the week, amidst all the meetings and the going to the Commonwealth Games, where we would meet you, because we have been so pleased to see the Asha program flower. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And I'd like to say the reason the Asha program's flowered is because of Dr. Kiran Martin, because of the people in Asha working very hard and seeing the opportunity. And I know that the New Zealand High Commissioner values its links with you people, because it sees in what you are doing great promise for India and maybe for our relations with you. So we wish you all the very best.
Thank you.